Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome. Namaste. Tuesday, I'm on a little bit early. I'm going to be doing live readings today. And I thought we would start our discussion with just a little bit of focus on the theme as I've been doing recently and looking to the Queen of Pentacles for inspiration. She is the court card that is associated with the third decan of Sagittarius. And I've just been contemplating the the expansiveness, the restrictedness, this dichotomy that we experience in this particular decan between Jupiter and Saturn. And I think as we are moving to the close of the year, as we are moving closer to solstice, this whole idea of kind of a regrouping, counting our blessings, but also acknowledging all that has happened this year, I think is an important part of, it's just, I want to pause today and give credit where credit is due. And the Queen of Pentacles is sitting there on her throne, looking into her snow globe, her crystal ball, reflecting. And she's quiet. She's quiet. And the one card on the right is from, I'm going to actually use this deck today. This is the Future Ancestors Tarot. She's called the Listener. And there's something about the silence of the Queen of Pentacles that feels important here, that quality of water enhancing earth, the listening and the reflecting. Now, granted, the Queen of Pentacles can be the one who's very, very busy in the kitchen, but she's also one who is, I think we can look to as a guide, So welcome Pallavi and Clevis. Hello, Patricia. And if you look in the description box below, I'm just going to review what I was reflecting on last night. As we enter the final decan of Sagittarius and the sphere of the Queen of Pentacles, let's take some time to reflect upon your great work of 2022. I love that expression, your great work. How did the number 6 show up for you this year? So if you were part of my readings I did at the very beginning of 2022, 6, 2 plus 2 plus 2, 2022 is a lover's year. The number 6 in general is one of, it's the symbol of the hexagram. It is the union of the divine masculine and feminine energy. And so I'm wondering if in some way that will come up in your reading today. And if the noises in my house, the appliance noises are too loud, please let me know and I will pause and turn them off. Sorry, I just got distracted. How did the number 6 show up for you this year? Were there any themes supported by the lessons of the lovers? And then let's look to the Queen of Pentacles holding her large crystal ball in her lap as she breathes in the frequency of abundance and all that is surrounding her. What does she observe? Okay, and so the questions for honoring your 2022 journey are, number 1, what was I meant to see that I missed? So in this year, is there anything that I, would benefit from bringing my attention to? So that's 1. Number 2, what was my greatest gift to others in 2022? Number 3, what was my greatest gift to self in 2022? And then I will pull an oracle card. And I think I will use this circle deck that I brought out the other day. So that's my plan for readings for today. And I'm going to do a reading for the collective. And then I have to take off the noisy bracelet. And then we'll get to you, lovely people. Okay. Hello, Vange. Welcome. And Laura. Hello. And Janine. Namaste to you. Okay. This is a reading for the collective on the 13th day of December, 2022. Counting blessings, observing silence, taking a moment to reflect upon our great work of 2022, major themes, and perhaps setting a mood as well too for the remainder of the readings, the upcoming readings for today. Welcome, Mira. All right. So number one is perhaps something that was missed. Perhaps you didn't allow yourself time to explore something. And I'm sure we can all relate to this. There are goals and intentions that are set at the beginning of the year. And it's really important, this continuing growth, this continuing but it's not just about knowledge and learning. When I'm looking at this Student of Pentacles, I'm thinking how important it is to create space for this kind of thing so we have space. It's not about becoming, well, let's look at painting in general. It's not about becoming a famous watercolor artist. It's about sacred space and time for you and you prioritizing you. Okay. So that perhaps is something that was missed. Thank you for the super chat, Janine. I'll get to your question soon. Okay. And the order I did this was greatest gift to others, greatest gift to self. Okay. So 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Greatest gift to others. You know what I'm feeling here in the 2 cards that have come up so far is a sense of loneliness, a sense of the importance of space. And so perhaps stepping away from an emotionally charged experience, though very challenging for you, was really important to the other. It was a gift to the other. And how there may be also some influence here. Greatest gift to self. Greatest gift to self. Greatest gift to others. Connection. I'm almost wondering too if this has to do more with, and I don't know what week I talked about this, or where or what it was, but it had to do with traditions and family and the, making old recipes, perhaps sharing the old recipe with your children. I'm sorry, I don't remember what we were talking about, what we were doing. But this is a beautiful gift to give yourself, and that is one of bringing back old traditions. Oh, thank you, Lydiane. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, and I think about some of the old recipes, they certainly some of the things my mother made. Oh my goodness. Or my grandmother's recipes were, what else? I need to pick the recipes that were simple, right? Not the ones that were from the 60s or 70s that used a can of Campbell's soup and everything. Mhm. But this also, you know what this reminds me of when I'm thinking of wands and knitting needles and creativity. So this is an idea that I had. And that was I have boxes and boxes of yarn. And I have a gazillion knitting needles that I've collected from various mothers, grandmothers, and so forth. Also ones I've purchased myself. And that is to select some yarn, to select some needles, and to put these into a package with a pattern or just these simple instructions for a scarf or a hat, and to give that to each of the children, passing on the tradition of, both my mothers, really. Yeah. I want you to get really creative today, to think about how this reflection could also inspire you to have a different viewpoint moving through the remainder of the year. Okay, and here is the oracle. The beautiful unknown beckons. As I summon my brave and trusting heart, my soul dances towards a stunning, sacred destiny. What am I feeling here? I'm feeling here that sacred space is really important. And that perhaps creativity is honored in sacred space. And without the gift of giving yourself space to honor you, a lot of this can't flourish. Yeah. All right. So thanks, Pallavi. Yes, Mira. This part is for the collective. Yes. Okay. All right. Sorry, Mira. Sorry, Mira, this is for the collective. Sorry, I don't know why I called you Pallavi. It's because I'm reading multiple ones at the same time. Okay. All right. So, Pallavi, would you like this spread, or would you like just general? Okay, so you're asking for 2023. Okay. All right. Let's do that. I like that, Patricia. Sacred space for myself. Check. All right. Let's hold support for Pallavi at this time. I also want to welcome and acknowledge John. I don't think I've met John, so I want to thank John for becoming a member. Hopefully John can join us in a chat soon. This is a general reading guidance for Pallavi for the year ahead, 2023. I will be doing card of the year readings towards the end of the month, and I have put up, it'll be on Thursday and Friday, the last Thursday and Friday of December. So I also want to acknowledge that 2023 is a 7-year, and this might require some inner strength in choosing a new direction as well too. That might be important theme that arises for many of us in 2023, and we'll be looking at all of these readings through the lens of the Chariot. All right, Pallavi 2023. This is the Sasarai Bito Tarot. Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands, Empress. Very personal, a very personal reading. And what I mean by that is these are all cards of the individual. These are cards of your journey, focusing on personal growth and personal development. These are not cards of the collective. These are not cards of partnership. These are, I feel like, cards of taking time for you and for yourself. There are creative qualities to the second and the third card that I think are really important. And I think also a sense of owning your femininity. Hello, Pedro and Erica. Owning your power as a woman. Perhaps too, this, when I see this particular Knight of Swords, it's the transformation. The symbol of transformation is pierced by the sword. So it's pierced by your voice. It's pierced by your truth. It's pierced by you. And I was talking about 2023, perhaps people wanting to and stepping out in a new direction. There's a flare. That's a word. It's an unusual word. I don't say that word very often. I feel like, yeah, this is a year of your flare developing. You doing something very unique and powerful for yourself. Honoring who you are as a woman, as a creative, dynamic woman. There may also be an opportunity to lead. And this could also speak to corporate leadership. Leadership in an organization or a group that you belong, taking charge, stepping up, saying yes to the promotion. All of these things are definitely possible, but it's very interesting. There's a humility in that first card as well. That is, we don't usually see in a Knight of Swords. And I'm feeling the honor of the Japanese tradition that is partly associated with this deck as well too, right? There's a humility and an honoring, and I'm hearing you are standing on the shoulders of generations of wise women that you represent. So you may also be transforming patterns of generations of women in your lineage by taking on a role that none before have been able to take on. Okay. Bright blessings to you, Pallavi. Okay, so welcome also to Dee Dee. And next we're going to go to Janine. I appreciate the super chat. Okay, I want to go to this question here. What do I need to know for the event this Friday and Saturday? Okay, so we'll get to that after. All right. All right, so Janine. You're welcome, Pallavi. Let's hold support for Janine as I pull some cards for 2023, acknowledging everything that I have mentioned so far today. And I want all, I think that it's why I created the thumbnail that I did today, was that whole idea of space and silence being so important in our soul's growth. Janine, this is for you, guidance for 2023. Okay. Ace of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Feels like a wheel year. Feels like a wheel year. A year of fulfillment. One of the things that has come to light recently that feels so important is that the honoring of bringing something to a close is more important than we give credit for. Sometimes I feel like we have a lot of balls in the air and things don't get wound up. We don't bring things to completion. And when I'm looking at the power of these two tens, and I want to talk about what's going on in that center card because it's so interesting, and the labyrinth that we see also in the first card, I'm really feeling a sense of, okay, and I'm hearing the word gathering as well too. Circle. And it's interesting that I'm going to shuffle a circle card for you too. To join circles, to create circles, to focus on completing projects that you really wanted to complete, you really wanted to see fulfilled. There's something else going on here, though. So the first card was the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is sitting over a point in the center of the labyrinth. I just need to riff here for a moment to see what's going on. So the labyrinth work is sacred work. It is work of quiet contemplation. This is hearkening back to that first reading for the collective. So through sacred work, through quiet contemplation, we are able to get to the heart of the matter. We are able to get into our own heart. And it's through that heartfelt connection that you will be able to know what this gift of this ace of creativity, this gift of the ace of passion and drive and will wants you to do. But there's and also with an ace and two tens, I feel inclusiveness, expansiveness. This is about lots of people and inviting people in to join you in this experience, and seeing in 2023 a sense of fruition and beauty and fulfillment. In this Ten of Pentacles card, the person on the bottom is doing a downward dog. The person on the top is doing a wheel pose of sorts on top of them. And it's such an interesting expression for the Ten of Pentacles. It is about supporting one another. It is about the strength of supporting one another. It's about the person on top having this beautiful, heart-opening expression possible through the strength of the other person. And look at the connection around the fire in the third card. So I want to encourage you to create possibilities for people to gather, create experiences where people can feel the power of connection. This is what I feel is pulling you, driving you in 2023. And this is for Janine. I release through the crown chakra, surrendering gracefully into expansive spiritual freedom, ready to embrace new grace. Okay. Hello, Bella. And Ruchi, hello to you. Thanks for your support, Lydian. Pallavi, are you still here? Just wondering if Pallavi is still here. I didn't do an oracle card for Pallavi, and I will do that before I do Mira's reading if she's here. All right. All right, so I've drawn Pallavi's card, and I'm going to shuffle for Mira. I would love this spread for myself to reflect on 2022. Okay, so I'm going to use the Future Ancestors Tarot for the spread. I feel it just connects so beautifully. Let's hold light and love around Mira as we reflect upon the journey of 2022. What might she have missed? Greatest gift for others, greatest gift for self. Ooh, okay. Cards did something really funky in the cut. They did a mind of their own. All right, so this is the card for 2022. Six, three, three. 633. Very interesting. Okay. it's an interesting pose. It's a take on this card. It's almost as if there's an aspect of self that is being brought down, a reclaiming of an aspect of oneself. Like the two figures in this card are coming together. Allowing yourself to love yourself wholeheartedly. Open your mind, open your heart to include the messages that came in through the collective as well too. It's very significant that the 6th card is sitting here because this was the overall theme for this year. Did you truly embrace the time, the space that was required of you to invest in? And this may be reflected in a relationship, but there's something important about your self-development that can only be seen through a relationship. Oh my goodness. I feel as if you were afraid to speak. Your voice was paralyzed. And it's because your voice was paralyzed that you missed this connection. And then we go to a card of connection and a card of connection. 633. All right, so we're at the heart space. This is a lot. Okay, I've got this. Samira, this is about the gift of opening your heart. The gift of it's funny. This could come out through greeting cards, you writing messages to loved ones. I can also see you creating, I don't know if it's poetry or writing a quote on a card, something about sharing, personal, heartfelt messages with others. This is something that is required for a completion for yourself to feel, wow, this is really powerful, Mira. The importance of you reaching out and connecting with other people. I feel like 2022 has been about taking care of others a lot. My deep connection with self and my love suffered as a result. There's an overall theme here, and that is, can you be, with taking that into consideration, are you able to, yes, I will talk about that as well too. So what happens when the caregiver archetype gets out of control is that there's a theme of grief that tends to come in and pierce the heart, loss. And this has to do with a loss of self. Can you give yourself as much as you have given to others? And not necessarily in quantity, but in quality. I want to go back and tap into the questions. What I was meant to see in 2022 that I missed was that my relationship with myself, the completion of my relationship with myself, the connection of my relationship with my divine masculine and feminine selves is of prime importance. My greatest gift to others was in connecting with them, giving them of my time, my energy, my heart, my experience. And it's almost as if these two cards, both in the receptive suits, are here mirroring each other. So indeed, in your care of others, care and connection with others, you did receive something. And perhaps this time for reflection is about asking yourself exactly that. While all of this caregiving that I did was exhausting and somewhat depleting, name the person, name the situation, and ask yourself, what was the gift that I received from spending time with them, with that person? And sit in reflection of that. And maybe these notes, or there's something about bringing the relationship to a close through a note, through a message, acknowledging that the work is done. You know, threes, in a way, threes, sixes, nines are levels of completion. And we can look at the three experience as the maiden, the six as the mother, the nine as the crone. So perhaps you're helping others. And this is something I was talking about in a previous reading, right? The importance of closure is very, very important. Janine, it's called Circles of Healing. It's an Alana Fairchild deck. All right, here is your Circle of Healing card. And if Pallavi comes back, I've left her card to the side, and I can share it with her after. Through the sacred circles of healing, I serenely integrate spiritual talents and soul wisdom into my heart. I am ready for the empowered and loving expression. I'll read that again. I didn't read that very fluidly. Through the sacred circles of healing, I serenely integrate spiritual talents and soul wisdom into my heart. I am ready for empowered and loving expression. Interesting, Dee Dee. Dee Dee says, I wonder what can come of these three relationships for yourself. We usually look at relationships and interactions in the threes, but I wonder what you can glean from that. That is solely for. Beautiful. All right. Oh, I want to go back to this comment here. I want to do something that really inspires rural women and girls to come forward in a quest to empower themselves. Oh, that's beautiful, Pallavi. Okay. You're welcome, Mira. Pedro is next. Okay. What I can know. Oh, okay. I would like to know, what can I heal my relationship with spirits? How can I open up again to the communication between us? Okay. Pedro, this is very throat chakra oriented. And what I mean by that is your never underestimate the power of the voice, the energy of what we express. And if self-doubt, or there have been some in your family, in your community, that belittle your work, that doubt your work, that doubt your connections with spirit, then choose silence. There's no need to justify your gifts. And in reconnecting with spirit, I would suggest that you awaken your voice. You awaken your voice through sacred sound, through breath, through chanting, through bumblebee breath, that sort of thing. So it's important to honor the voice. This could also be listening to sacred music. That might be very, very helpful for you as well too. And there's a release that comes with chanting. And at this time of year, there's an abundance of sacred music. And maybe this is about, joining a choir, using the gift of your voice to inspire others. Okay. Let's hold space for Pedro as we look deeper into opening communication with spirit, reestablishing trust, awakening the gift of Pedro's clairs. Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, Three of Wands. The word do, try, anything that has to do with effort and wanting to fix this, those are thoughts and words that are best released. The Ten of Swords is a place of surrender. It's a place where we realize that if we allow life rather than do life, things will come. Things will come. And I don't know if you work or have worked as a medium. I've struggled with my thyroid gland all my life. Okay, this is good, Pedro. There is I don't know if people have discredited your abilities. And this, okay, I want to make this very personal for you. I almost feel as if the Seven of Swords is a reclaiming of your voice. And in reading that comment, I'm thinking about your the secrets and lies you have told yourself, that you have kept for others, that you have um, there may be some that you have inquired about and been told it's none of your business. I feel like part of the issue of the thyroid is the release of the truth, the allowing something to come through. And the Seven of Swords very, very much is about deciding what part of that is important. And when we're healing the thyroid, the parathyroid, the voice, the secrets, the lies, the truth, and in keeping with the theme of all that has been arising today, some of the very best things we can do is to have a very simple morning mantra practice, a practice where we om, or we hum, or we have we do the rosary or something. And there's a frequency to this. And I don't know how many of you know the practice of Brahmari breath. I'm just going to type this in so you can look this up. Um, that's not right. Brahmari. It's a wonderful practice where we close the ears and you breathe in and you hum and you feel the frequency of this moving through your body as a practice of release. And I'm seeing this. I want to bring in this energy of Three of Wands as it's a refocusing on your purpose. Think of the suit of wands. Think of the suit of wands as the suit of your what's the word I used today? Your great work. Your great work. I'm feeling like you've lost somewhere along the way what your great work is. And for all of you, just because of this theme that is arising today, wow, this is not where I thought I was going. There is a book by Stephen Cope, and this is an amazing book where he shares personal experiences to help people find their purpose. And it's called the great work of your life. It's such a powerful book. I've read it a few times. And so there's something about reclaiming this, reclaiming your voice, reclaiming who you are, reestablishing your purpose. And I find this really interesting that in the previous reading we had those threes. There's something about this energy that feels, I don't know what it is. Let's go back to the Queen of Pentacles for inspiration. This queen who straddles the light and the dark. She's on either side of the solstice. She is the watery aspect of earth. She is intuitive. She is creative. She is supportive. She is nurturing. And so in all of this, that level of care is very important here in balancing life. And as we move through a very busy and challenging season, may you all deepen and expand your importance of time for yourself, and creating sacred space for your own individual healing. And Pedro, specifically for you, the healing of the voice is very important. And that comes through so pick a secret, pick a lie, right? So pick one and, write it on a piece of paper, burn it. Hold the energy of that falsehood in a rock in your hand and bury it or throw it in the sea. There's like this step-by-step unpacking of all of this with the very physical practice of exercising your voice. Okay. Welcome to Liz Temple Tarot. Okay. Well, I hope that is helpful, useful to you, Pedro. Okay. Pedro, where are you located in the wide world? You're very welcome. Pedro, let me draw a circle card for you. You're welcome. Pedro, I'm going to draw a circle card for you. Oh, and it includes the word crescendo. Love this. Savoring life with gratitude gives rise to a crescendo of loving consciousness. I'll read that again. Savoring life with gratitude gives rise to a crescendo of loving consciousness, shifting paradigms and opening new creative pathways. Very welcome. Okay. Let's hold light, love for Ruchi. This is a 3-card for Ruchi. 2023. There's a jumper. Let go, live life. Let go, live life. Hi, Donna. Welcome to Donna. And if Donna would like a reading, Donna gets to jump to the front of the queue. And if you don't know why, it's because she works so hard every Tuesday. Which means that Donna would be the last reading if she would like one. All right. So Ruchi, a 6 and a 10. Okay. I know we've been exploring different issues with your exams and the things that you're studying and the direction you should take and things like that. And this feels very much like allowing that to continue, allowing that flow to continue, to be brave enough to uh, adapt, adjust, accommodate. Um, to understand that change is, and that there's a reason why you were studying what you were studying, but there is a lot that is unfolding for you. There's a lot that is unfolding for you, and the wheel is turning. It's important that you don't resist it, that you don't resist it. Now, can we address the Six of Pentacles here? It's such a bizarre card. You know what? I'm pretty sure that I've never received clarity from this little book, but I'm actually going to look it up just to see what Stacia says about this one. An exchange of some kind takes place on this card. It appears that some substance is being passed from one individual's mouth to the others. You will either receive or give something of great value. The black line symbolizes this gift: money, knowledge, assistance, power. At first glance, it appears that the person on top is the giver and the person below is the receiver. But is this really the case? Teachers learn from students. This card is an invitation and to question our assumptions about the appearance of balance. There is a subtle interplay between the giver and the taker. Who are you in this equation? Be generous with and open to receiving great gifts of wisdom, time, and energy. I feel that there is a mentor that is very, no. You are the mentor to someone. This is so interesting. You are the mentor. Female. You are the mentor to a young female. Is it possible? I don't know if you are a tutor, you are, I'm just feeling really strongly that there are some young women, maybe not just women, young people who would benefit from your support. It's funny, I don't write down the readings because I know we've done lots of readings and I don't even remember what you were studying, but I feel as if this shift could really be taking you in a completely different direction. You have a beautiful gift to give. And this is not something that you need to go looking for. This is something that will naturally kind of fall into your lap. So please continue to live life and allow these changes to flow naturally. There's no need to do research. Nothing is forced. Be open of heart, be open of mind. And it's like I can see you just being open. So being out in the world is also an important part of this. Okay. All right. I'm going to cut. And here is the message for Ruchi. My soul radiates confidence. My soul radiates confidence and creative potency to accomplish my sacred purpose. I heal into joyfulness. My soul radiates confidence and creative potency to accomplish my sacred purpose. I heal into joyfulness. That's a very second chakra. Those words are very second chakra. So I don't know if there's something in that. And that would also speak to relationship as well. Okay. All right. I do have an appointment at 1, but I'm just going to let you know what I'm going to do. All right. So I'm going to do Dee Dee. So here's the plan. I'm going to do Dee Dee and then Donna. Okay. Dee Dee and Donna. And if Pallavi shows up, I still have Pallavi's card here, okay? And I will, in case you missed the announcement, I will be doing readings on the last Thursday and Friday of December for Tarot Card of the Year. So I'll be doing that whole marathon thing that I have done the past couple of years. And also, please note, before I do the last 2 readings, I just need to do this little plug here, that there is a discount on this course that expires December 31st. So if you're interested in signing up for this class, make sure you do so before the end of the year. Okay. I will be taking 11 people and I have 3 right now. All right, so this is for Dee Dee. My question, I would like to specifically look at my healing journey with my body. I'm very disconnected from my body. Had a concussion 2 years ago that initiated an ongoing psych trauma. But I'm finding it hard to heal my body, even find the motivation to heal. What am I missing? I'm getting upper chest. You're not breathing deeply. You're not breathing deeply. You don't know how to diaphragmatic breathe. Exactly that. Learn to breathe. Learn to breathe. We underestimate the power of breath, the power of breath to heal. And it's not the breath, it's not the oxygen, it's not that. It's that conscious breathing moves prana in a way that nothing else does. So what I would suggest, Dee Dee, is if there was a mindful yoga practice, if there was a Tai Chi group, if there was something where you focused on breath. You know, it's like you breathe in, you breathe out. And every movement you do is initiated by breath. You know, you pick up your cards, you breathe in, exhale, you fan your cards. You know, every breath is with, every action is with a conscious breath. But I'm feeling that is not, that's not enough. This is about you placing your hands on your diaphragm, on your belly, and really developing a deep awareness of what it means to use diaphragmatic breathing, so that you are so your rate of respiration is greatly reduced. Most people breathe way too many times per minute. Do you know that the yogis say that one's life in a, don't quote me on this, but something to the effect of, we only have so many breaths per life. So don't waste them, right? Learning to breathe is really, really important. Okay, so Dee Dee, you need a good teacher. You need a really good teacher. And I would, you know, I don't like doing this. I would work with you. So we would need to do a number of private sessions. You need to work with somebody that you trust. So this would mean, like, if there is a yoga studio that is near you and there's a teacher that you like, you hire this teacher and you do some privates with them. One of the best things I ever did was I did Thai massage. This was a gift I gave myself. Every Wednesday, I did a yoga class with this teacher, and then after that, we went to her healing space and did Thai massage. There's something. There's a theme that's arising today about the importance of the development of sacred space and time for self. And yes, it's very hard to do on your own, and you need a teacher. Okay, so it's important that you find a teacher that you trust, because the last thing you want is to, for these sort of practices to be causing unhealthy reaction. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple cards for you, all right? All right, Dee Dee. Solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus chakra. Manipura chakra. The frequency of Manipura chakra is Ram. 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 It is warm. It is gold. Ooh, all the cards of summer. Look at the card on the right and imagine the plant as you. The plant is ignored. And that beautiful person on the card could simply place their hands on that plant and energize that plant with healing hands, with energy. This is about re-energizing yourself. Hi, Saskia. I want to comment on this. There is a practice called lion's breath, and it can be very empowering. And at the same time, I'm feeling that maybe it's what you need. I don't know. I feel like there's a need to dig a little deeper. I want you to go with your intuition on this, because I love that you put to learn the lesson of how to roar. How about rebuilding your stamina, rebuilding your strength, rebuilding your ability to endure or sustain a longer breath, to re-energize, to revitalize yourself. If we look at the 5 as the place in the middle, right? The place in the journey where we're not sure which way to turn. I take this as a confirmation of, just take one step, observe and intend for the next step. There is support very close. There is support that is available, and it's important that you allow yourself to be supported. You're going to die laughing here. I enter the sacred solar mandala, receiving the 9 rays of blessing, bathing my entire multidimensional being in divine radiance. I enter the sacred solar mandala, receiving the 9 rays of blessing, bathing my entire multi-dimensional being in divine radiance. There you go. Solar plexus. Learn to breathe. Regain your strength through that. Hi, Disney fan. I am done for today. I'm going to do a reading for Donna, but I'm also going to look back and see. Oh, and I see Linda's here as well too. Hi, Linda. I missed you coming in. I just want to look for. I wish you could search on this thing. Uh-oh, there. Sorry, I'm just looking for Patricia. What do I need to know for the event this Friday and Saturday? Okay, gosh. Okay, I'm going to do this really quick. Donna, just give me 1 second. I'm just going to pull a couple cards really fast for Patricia, and then I'll do your reading. You're welcome, Dee Dee. And Dee is suggesting alternate nostril breathing. But again, Please, please, please find a teacher, okay? These practices must be done properly. They must be learned and done properly. They're not just some random thing where you just, breathe in, breathe out. The more energy you put into learning how to breathe, the better this whole process will be. This is a quick reading for Patricia T. What do I need to know for the event this Friday and Saturday? It's work. Okay. These are going to be quickies. To completely trust in the process, to honor your emotions. Queen of Cups, so cardinal water. So this is a very Cancer-y kind of energy, balancing the water and the fire. The Chariot can take off, get a little bit carried away. So the sensitivity to, okay, so interesting. So this is a Sagittarius card. This is the art and the alchemy of balance and healing. I don't know what kind of an event this is, but you want to, okay, I'm also feeling that there needs to be first aid. There needs to be a first aid attendant, or don't forget about that aspect of the event as well, too. That was a bizarre message that just came through. I feel as if there will be dynamic contrast of people at the event. And so having something for everyone feels important. I feel like somebody's going to have a heart attack. I'm sorry, I never do this. Whoa. Make sure that there is an aspect to the event where everybody comes together. There is a closing. There's a something calming as well too. She is a healer, but she's going to need support. Okay, I tune into the healing power of my heart's sweetness. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with the heart. There's something about the heart. I tune into the healing power of my heart's sweetness, recognizing that I am worthy of kindness, love, and care. Have you been burning yourself out in preparation for this event? Not burning, but been busy. Okay. Okay. Something for everyone, something to bring people together. Be mindful of extremes. And yeah. I tune into the healing power of my heart's sweetness, recognizing that I am worthy of kindness, love, and care. And that will be reflected in other ways during this event as well, too. Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Like, that was a message that was loud and clear. Okay. All right. Donna, I'm going to draw the cards, and unfortunately, I won't be able to say much, but what I will do is, I'm assuming I have your email. I'm not sure if I do. I will write you a few lines summarizing this reading, because I need to get off. I need to get off the phone. I need to get off the. I need to be available for a phone call. This is a reading for Donna on the 13th day of December, 2022. My intention for this reading is to honor my spread for today, reflecting on the Queen of Pentacles. What might Donna have missed? Thanks, Donna. Her gift to self, her gift to others, and then the oracular message. You're welcome, Pedro. Okay, beautiful cut. Three of Needles is in the position of what you may have missed. Isn't that interesting that we segue from one reading where I'm feeling this heartfelt stuff, and then the Three of Swords comes up for you. Not unrequited love, grief that hasn't come to the surface, unprocessed grief, unprocessed metamorphosis. This is the 12th arcanum. And Student of Cups. This is greatest gift to self, greatest gift to others. I'll send you photos too. Wow. Cards are flying. Donna, I'm getting a whole bunch. I'm just the tingles in my head. It's crazy. The recurring 6s and 3s in today's readings are fascinating. Yes, they are. So we have a 3 in the center as well too. And part of this experience with the 3s, I think, has to do with, and this came up in Ruchi's reading. This is the student of cups. I'm really intrigued with this because this is the it's all dark outside, all cloudy outside, and the Student of Cups is in sacred space, in the light. Okay. Here's your mandala. I tune in to faithfully listen for the authentic, empowered, creative voice of my soul, guiding me flawlessly on my life journey. I tune into faithfully listen for the authentic, empowered, creative voice of my soul, guiding me flawlessly on my life's journey. This is very throat centered. I tune into faithfully listen for the authentic, empowered, creative voice of my soul. Okay. All right. I'm going to reflect on that a little bit, and I will write to you shortly once my phone call is done. And I want to thank everybody for being here today. And I'll be back next Tuesday, of course. Just let me check the calendar. I need to do something here. Okay, I just want to let you know when I'm doing readings. Okay. Okay, so next Tuesday I'll be on for the regular time. And then I will be on the 27th, but it's the 29th and the 30th that I'm doing the readings for the card ahead. So that'll be my big marathon days. And for those of you that also enjoyed the spreads for Kwanzaa, I'm going to be doing that again as well too. And these are deep, reflective, personal spreads, and doing one each day for Kwanzaa starting on the 26th. Okay. And again, I just want to remind you, so the next set of Tarot Foundations starts February 21st. You can register for these courses on my website. And for Tarot Foundations 2, there is a major discount. And if you pay before the end of this year, you'll get the lower price. Okay. So thanks everybody so much for being here today. Have a lovely rest of your day. And I'll see you all very soon. Okay. Bye for now.